Wasn't yesterday amazing? And that was only the first day. I know that we were all looking forward to gathering this upcoming Saturday in person for 19th annual fundraising gala at the Emerald Queen Casino. You were looking forward to showing up all bougie, wearing your favorite earrings. I got mine still. Your new ribbon skirt. I know. But of course, just like 2020, 2021 also threw us another curveball and forced us to change directions. But here's the thing. Potlatch Fund was founded by people who know a thing or two about adapting to meet unique challenges. So adapt we did. Even though we can't be all together, all dressed up, we can still join together as a community and support the important work of the Potlatch Fund. Wow, it's so exciting that our virtual event will reach out to hundreds of supporters across the region and the country who support the work and dreams of Indigenous people throughout our 4 states of service area: Montana, Idaho, Oregon, Washington. Today, we are honored to share the cultural performance of the Puyallup Tribe.
Good afternoon. My name is Connie McCloud, Sloop Pike-Hole, Cedar Moon Woman, and I'd like to welcome the Potlatch Fund Gala to the home of the Puyallup people. We are at our traditional village site, one of our largest village sites, close to the mouth of the Puyallup River. And we are here tonight at the Emerald Queen Casino. So welcome, Potlatch Fund participants, wherever you are. Welcome to the home of the Puyallup people. Our people have lived here along this river and on these waters for thousands of years. Our creation stories tell us of a time of a great flood and where our people traveled to the top of our sacred mountain and returned and established their villages. Our people have great social context with people. So on this wall, you see the story of the bone game story, and that is also a part of our creation story. So welcome. I'd like to offer a prayer. Welcoming you to the home of the Puyallup people. Sapa and Kai, grandmother and grandfather, thank you for the blessings for today. Thanking you for allowing us to be here along the waters of our Puyallup people, along this land where our people have walked and followed and lived for hundreds of years. This also is the home of what was the Cushman Indian Hospital, Cushman Trade School. Many of our elders have memories of the time of being here, of being children and coming to the school, being children coming to this hospital. Grandmother and grandfather, we have taken care of this land in such a way that we're able to move forward and give to our children an education, health care. We have a beautiful elders facility here. We have been able to work with our people, bring back our language, bring back our songs, bring back our culture. Our Puyallup Canoe family has followed these water highways for thousands of miles, as far north as Bella Bella, as far south as the Columbia River to Wallula, and out to the Pacific coast. Grandmother and grandfather, we welcome you here to the Potlatch Fund Gala, and hoping that you enjoy your time while you're here. All my relations, all my siaya.
battle song.
This is a song that we use for welcoming, and the words in our language means that we are joyful to see you folks. Puyallup Tribe.
The next song that we're about to sing is going to be our Puyallup Power song.
Oh!
Thank you for your beautiful performance, the Puyallup Tribe. At this time, we would like to share Puyallup's important work surrounding missing and murdered Indigenous people.
Every day and every night I pray. I pray for you. I love and I miss you, sister. Come home. Please, God, bring her home.
Good day, my name is Carolyn DeFord. I am of Puyallup, Nisqually, Cowlitz, and mixed European descendancy. I'm the Trafficking Project Coordinator and Missing and Murdered Indigenous Persons Advocate for the Puyallup Tribe's Community Domestic Violence Advocacy Program. In 2017, the Puyallup Tribal Council acknowledged May 5th as a day of awareness for missing and murdered Native Americans. This paddle blanket was created in honor of our sisters and brothers across Turtle Island who are missing or who have been murdered. Every year, thousands gather for tribal canoe journeys, a journey revitalizing our canoe culture across the Pacific Northwest. When the canoes arrive at their destinations, protocol begins with singing, dancing, storytelling, and ceremony. During the 2018 tribal journeys, Power Paddle to Puyallup, honoring our medicine, members of our tribal community dedicated over 267 paddles in memory of our loved ones who have been on journey, who should be here paddling and dancing with us today. This was the first time many of our families had the opportunity to honor their loved ones in ceremony. After tribal journeys, each paddle was prayerfully sewn to the blanket during our women's group. The group chose to add one red bead to acknowledge that those who are missing are still in the hearts of those who know and love them. This paddle blanket carries the stories and memories of our loved ones and of the powerful prayers of those left behind. Words fall short in conveying the impact of this blanket on our communities. The prayers that accompany each paddle powerfully represent those who have been taken. They were our beloved relatives, our teachers, mentors, and caregivers. They held space in our circles, sang our songs, attended our ceremonies, and are loved and missed. The weight of this blanket with all of the paddles attached represents the weight of our collective grief. When this blanket moves, we can hear the voices of our relatives speaking to us through the rattle of one paddle against another. You can feel the resonance of the prayers put into each paddle. The Honoring Our Medicine paddle blanket has traveled across Coast Salish territory to community events, powwows, and gatherings. It has been on exhibit at the Tacoma Art Museum for Dia de los Muertos, and displayed at the 2019 South Puget Sound Human Trafficking in Indian Country Conference. The opportunity to share this blanket with others helps us keep the memory of those we have lost alive. It also helps us to honor the grief, loss, and hopes of the family members who need our support and to know that they are not forgotten. Thank you for the opportunity to share the Honoring Our Medicine paddle blanket with you all today, and for joining me now in a moment of silence to remember our missing and murdered relatives.
Every day and every night I